Day at the local elementary school, and a little boy named DeMonte came up to me and said, "Oh, young nigga, I want to be an astronaut just like you when I grow up." And I said, "I don't want you to have to say my name and offend people because you want to be an astronaut." I decided to take out a very offensive word out of my name so everybody could say it. Boys and girls, Asian people, T-shirts could say my name. I decided to take the young out of young nigga. No more young, y'all. Now I'm just nigga. Oh my God. It's Mr. Nigga now. Mr. Nigga, y'all.
Okay, no.
Don't choose as a White House counselor a man who uses the word nigger, whose wife says that he did not want his daughters to go to a school with too many Jews. And don't choose as an attorney general a man who calls the NAACP an un-American organization, and who we learned in The Guardian today went so far as to prosecute
Charles,
two of the
just
people.
hang on a second. I appreciate you going through all of this, but please don't use the N-word on my show.
I'm sorry. Well, I never use the N-word except when I'm quoting someone who's been appointed by the president to serve in the Oval Office, since this is such a disgusting moment in our history.
Regardless of who says it, there will always be Americans who frown upon the N-word and its usage in the modern lexicon. You would think that audiences in the 21st century would have become accustomed to such a thing, as rap and black culture have firmly ingrained themselves in the mainstream. But I think that may be an altogether different discussion. In the spirit of Black History Month, I would like to take you on a brief journey of the history of the N-word through our television screens and try to figure out the hostility behind its controversial existence.
It was almost like you were nervous, like it was a game. This giant, this figure, I mean, this guy, it was just like such a cool moment, special.
But there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the usage of the N-word in this movie, and
no, nobody, none. The word would be.
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like to say it.
Try it.
Really? Seriously?
We're not going to have this conversation unless you say it.
The progressive notions of the 1960s unfortunately did not apply to the big three networks, and it wasn't until when Archie Bunker graced the silver screen did the N-word see its debut on network television.
A black kid liked you?
No, the black kid beat the hell out of me.
Why?
I don't know, not much.
Well, he must have had a reason.
Well, he said that I said he was a nigger.
Well, did you?
Sure.
Well, then that was the reason.
What the hell reason was that? That's what all them people was calling them days. I mean, everybody we knew called them people niggers. That's all my old man ever called them there. What the hell was I supposed to call them? I didn't know that. I was going to call them a wop.
Norman Lear would continue to break down cultural walls with his slew of programming, as other staple comedies like Sanford and Son provided the backbone of the initial run of black primetime programming.
Well, it must be at least $100.
$350.
$350 for a watch? Nigga, please.
The N-word would appear sporadically throughout the 1980s, as black television became more palatable for the Reagan era, and several voices were calling for more wholesome depictions of blacks in television.
Thank you. Shut up. I've been in, this is nice, California. I've been out in here for about 3 days. If anybody see me walking around, I have to explain. I had the same suit on for 3 days because I like this suit. I bought it from the catalog, and I enjoy it. You ever see those guys modeling clothes in catalog? Ever see those guys doing the same thing in their suit? Every time I put on the suit, I gotta go like this.
As the 90s dawned, so did the golden age of black television. Under the success of The Cosby Show, the now 4 networks raced to grab the growing demographic as rap and R&B began to permanently penetrate the mainstream.
Do it spirits for his own good. I don't want no trouble. Toby be good nigga for massa. Good nigga. Don't send Toby away. Toby be good field hand, boss. Good field hand, massa.
That's all right, Toby. That's all right. You be a good field hand and you can stay here.
Ah, Toby stay. Toby stay. Toby be good now. Toby be real good.
Lamont Sanford is my son.
What did you say, nigga?
So this is how we're gonna do it?
Does me being in here make you uncomfortable?
I'd just rather do it with them.
No. I need to be here.
Lieutenant Fancy's our boss.
The bereaved people's wishes don't count?
Anyways, which of these names would be our best candidate?
What about my bereaved wishes?
It's hard on you, isn't it, Weaver? Instead of being able to concentrate on what you need to, your nigger problems, they keep distracting you.
I have not directly called you that.
Now, wasn't that his son's problem, too?
Come on, boss.
Now, the only difference, you being distracted, just keeps us from getting those names.
Majority black district centered in Orleans Parish. In a confidential portions of your staff memo, they brought to your attention the allegation that important legislators in defeating the Nunes plan in the basement said, quote, "We already have a nigger mayor, we don't need any more nigger big shots." And the court cited evidence of discriminatory intent on the part of other legislators, including the representative who testified at the court hearing.
I told Michael Jackson, I said, if you're poor, you are a poor Negro. I would use the N-word. But if you're rich, you are a rich Negro. If you are intelligent, intellectual, you're an intellectual Negro. If you are dancing and sliding and gliding, Negro.
Let me ask you this. Is there a difference between a midget and a dwarf?
Midget is like saying like between like, I don't know, like gay and faggot, or
so midget is just a name
or
for
like a nigger and black. Midget is like,
you're not allowed to say that. Don't do that again.
What? The
that was like out of control. Don't do that again.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't. I think if I'm trying to explain something, it doesn't.
No, you can't do that.
Like I say, I faggot all the time, and that's really disrespectful. But it's just not like you now.